Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video on my channel is going to be little out of the box video and by the title you would be knowing that this video is regarding the words you may be pronouncing wrong in your daily life. We all know that English is a very vast language, and I, talking about myself, have immense love for this language. So there are many of the words which all of us are a little confused sometimes, like if we should pronounce it like this or that. And जो English हम बोलते हैं, that is greatly influenced whether it is we are pronouncing the things according to the British English or the American English or the Indian English, obviously. So according to my opinion, जो Indian English होती है उसका मतलब frankly speaking मार्केट में ज़्यादा भाव इसे मिलता नहीं है as compared to the British English and the American English. People consider the British and American English more fascinating and more classy as compared to the Indian English. So many of the words are considered to be wrong or doubted if pronounced according to the Indian English, and considered to be cool and classy if considered if pronounced according to the British and American English. So इस वीडियो में we are going to cover three of these for any particular word. So here are the 12 common words which you may be pronouncing wrong in your daily life. So let's see the first word. What is it? Okay. In this video, I shall be playing the word on the screen, and then you decide how do you pronounce it, and then I would be discussing the correct pronunciation of the word. So I think this would be fun. So the first word, this. How do you pronounce it? Talking about myself, initially I thought this word would be pronounced as often. Um, Often or often, these all are same to be pronounced, but चाहे वो Indian English है, चाहे American, चाहे British English है, they are more commonly pronounced as often. The other pronunciation you would have heard from some of the people would be often. Some people pronounce it as often. तो initially मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि the correct pronunciation of the word is often only, and we can't call it often. But this is not the case. One day I was listening to the podcast of one of my favorite influencers, which is Jay Shetty. So I just heard him pronouncing it as often.
And people of all different backgrounds and walks of life. And so often their success is actually built on their trauma. And so their success doesn't often satisfy them. What have you seen has been that transition?
And believe me, my heart sank down that day. I just thought कि इसको नहीं बोल सकते often, but it could be pronounced as often also. And the story behind the word is this कि when this word originated initially, इसको जो है वो often ही pronounce किया जाता था, but later on जब बाकी words like listen, moisten, castle ऐसे words आए तो उनमें t जो है वो silent, it was silent, तो उसकी तरह often में भी फिर t को pronounce नहीं किया जाता था, and it was called as often only. So but now again people have started pronouncing it as often, and there is nothing wrong in it. You can pronounce it as often or you can pronounce it as often also, as per your convenience what you want to pronounce it as. So that's it. Moving towards the next word, let's see what is it. The next word is this. How do you pronounce it? Okay, the correct pronunciation of the word is says. Says. So according to Indian English, many of the people pronounce it as says. Says is also correct according to Indian English, but as we discussed that American English and British English are considered to be more fancy in some way. So in India also, so it is pronounced more like says. Says. So if you want to say he says, तो आप ये नहीं कहेंगे कि he says, we pronounce it as he says. So also you have
Who says you're not pretty? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says?
heard one of my favorite songs, Who Says by Selena Gomez, and yeah, from there everybody knows that it's called Says. Who Says. So the next word. What is the next word? This. How do you pronounce it? Many of the people at my own home pronounce it wrong, and the th in this word is completely silent. It is not called asthma, it is called as asthma. Asthma. The correct pronunciation of this word is asthma.
Chest feels tight. Your breathing speeds up and gets shallower. making you feel short of breath. These are common symptoms of an asthma attack.
Let us see the next word. The next word is this. I myself have pronounced this word wrong for a very long period of time in my life, and the correct pronunciation of the word is bowl. Bowl. It is not called as bowl, it is bowl. Bowl.
So a singing bowl, this is a sound healing tool.
What's the next word? This. So how do you pronounce it? The correct pronunciation of the word is women. Women. It's not woman, it's women. Okay, singular is woman, but plural is women. So for example, a number of women joined the party. Number of women, right? What's the next word? Next word comes out to be this. How do you pronounce it? The correct pronunciation of the word is receipt. Receipt. Remember, the P in the word is completely silent. We do not have to pronounce it. This is called receipt. And if you know Abhishek Upmanyu, I'm definitely sure you know how to pronounce this word.
ये वर्ड की जो करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन है उसको सेंटेंस में यूज करके दिखाते हैं जैसे वो पार्किंग में तुझे रिसिप्ट दी क्या हाँ उसने मुझे रिसीट दे दी.
The next word is this. How do you pronounce it? The correct pronunciation of the word is jewelry. Jewelry. The W in the word is completely silent. It's not jewelry, it's called jewelry. Jewelry.
I'd like to demonstrate how to photograph and edit jewelry, specifically rings.
So, the next word. This days of week, we all have learned them in the kindergarten, but some of us really pronounce it wrong till now. इसको जो है वो हम कैसे pronounce करते हैं? The correct pronunciation of the word is Wednesday. Wednesday. The D in the word is completely silent. We do not pronounce it as Wednesday. It's Wednesday. So, another word. I won't say people pronounce this word wrong, but many of the people are really confused what would be the correct pronunciation of the word. According to the Indian English, it's Thursday. Thursday. And according to the British English, it is also called Thursday. Thursday. Lekin, according to American English, it's Thursday. Thursday. So there is nothing wrong if you pronounce it as Thursday, or in American English there is a thing with R. In British English we do not emphasize that much on R, lekin in American English we emphasize. So in American English it's Thursday. So if you call it Thursday or if you call it Thursday, all correct.
Wednesday and Thursday.
What's the next word? This. So how do you pronounce it? The correct pronunciation of the word is comment. So if someone comments on your post, they comment, not comment. Many of the people pronounce it as comment. It's not comment, it's comment.
As you saw in the title of this video, only verified YouTubers can comment on this video. Yep, I'm not kidding.
So the next word. The next word is this. How do you pronounce it? Okay, the correct pronunciation of the word is vehicle. Vehicle. It's not vehicle. The H is completely silent. We do not pronounce it, and it is pronounced as vehicle. Vehicle. For example, there are a lot of vehicles running on the road. So, vehicle. The next word. Okay, if you are reading this word for the very first time, you would definitely pronouncing it wrong, because the correct pronunciation of the word is somewhat very different from how it is read. We pronounce it as genre. Genre. So,
All right, now here's how it works, okay? We're gonna take turns hitting this button here, which activates the random genre generator, or random genre generator.
If you watch this show, you definitely know what is actually genre. Genre is like any of the categories of a particular artistic form. For example, let us take example of music. Music can be rock, pop, jazz, whatever it could be. So as per that, this thing is called genre. The next word. Okay, if you are a North Indian, you definitely know what this word should be pronounced at, because this word should be pronounced as, because this is the new trend on Instagram, I guess. The pronunciation of this word, according to British English, is schedule, and according to the American English, it's schedule. So according to the Indian English, it is pronounced as schedule. That's very obvious that when we were kids, we pronounced it as schedule, which is Indian English. But as we discussed earlier in the video, the American English and the British English, somewhat more fascinating. So I guess everybody, including me, find it really captivating, calling it like schedule. And if you know this song, you know how to pronounce it. So I would like to tell you that I would be creating a playlist on my channel, which would be like improving the communication skill playlist. So this was it about this video, and the next video in this playlist would be about some of the idioms which we can include in our daily conversations, so that it becomes more captivating. So I hope you find this video useful for yourself, and thanks for watching.